From Salcombe
well,
today.
we'll come via the cream tea place.
Cream tea
that
place,
was in the
yeah,
guide that you
was
showed
in
us.
the
So it
guide.
comes out of Salcombe.
We saw that in the
That we're
guide.
on the A381, I
oh,
think it was.
Have you ever wondered what happened to the stars of French and Saunders after their iconic comedy show wrapped up its incredible 30-year run from 1987 to 2017? In this video, we'll dive deep into the lives and careers of the beloved duo Dawn French and Jennifer Saunders, along with the unforgettable cast members who brought so much humor and wit to British television. From their hilarious, boundary-pushing sketches that have inspired countless comedians to the lasting legacy they left on comedy itself, we'll explore how each cast member's journey continued after the cameras stopped rolling. Join us as we catch up with these talented performers and discover the new chapters they've created, celebrating the legacy of French and Saunders that still resonates with fans worldwide. Simon Brent, born on September 26, 1950 in High Ham, Somerset, England, was a multi-talented British musician, composer, and comedian. Known for his musical talents and his contributions to British comedy, Brent rose to prominence with his involvement in French and Saunders, the iconic sketch comedy show that aired from 1987 to 2017. He portrayed the fictional character Ken Bishop, part of the fictional folk music duo Raw Sex, alongside Roland Rivron, playing the character of Dugsy. Brent's deadpan delivery and subtle comedic presence added a unique musical layer to the show, making his appearances memorable for fans of the series. When Brent joined French and Saunders in 1987, he was 37 years old, already an experienced musician known for his unconventional style. Brent's love life was relatively private, though he was known to have been married. He and his wife, Amanda, shared a deep connection, and by all accounts, they were happily married. The couple had children, though Brent kept the details of his family life away from the public eye, preferring to let his work speak for itself. His dedication to both his family and his craft remained evident throughout his career. Brent's career extended far beyond his role on French and Saunders. A talented multi-instrumentalist, he was proficient with various instruments, bringing his musical expertise to comedy. His unique blend of humor and music helped create a distinctive style that became his trademark. Brent was involved in multiple successful British television projects in the 1980s and 1990s, working on shows like The Comic Strip Presents and other alternative comedy programs. Alongside his comedy work, Brent contributed music to various films, showcasing his skills in composition and arrangement. Brent's career saw both highs and lows, with his work on French and Saunders marking a high point in terms of visibility and popularity. His subtle comedic style and musical talents were well received by audiences, and he became a beloved figure in British comedy. Brent continued to work in the industry, contributing to various comedy and music projects, though he often remained behind the scenes. His contributions to comedy and music were invaluable, and he was respected by his peers for his dedication to his craft. Despite his success, Brent faced personal struggles. On May 29, 2011, at the age of 60, Simon Brent tragically passed away. His death was met with an outpouring of grief from fans and colleagues who remembered him as a talented musician and a gentle soul. His passing marked the end of an era in British comedy, as Brent had become a cherished part of the British comedic landscape. His legacy continues to be celebrated by fans of French and Saunders and by those who appreciate his contributions to British television and comedy. Kevin Allen brought his signature wit and distinct Welsh charm to French and Saunders in 1990 at age 31. Born in Swansea, Wales in 1959, Allen grew up in a vibrant working-class family that valued resilience and humor, which greatly shaped his creative perspective. His mother, a schoolteacher, encouraged his interest in storytelling and the arts from a young age, often reading to him and fostering his imagination. Inspired by his upbringing, Allen pursued drama studies at the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama, where he developed a love for performance and an interest in the darker, edgier side of comedy. Before joining French and Saunders, Allen worked in television and film, appearing in edgy shows like The Comic Strip Presents, which aligned with his unique style. His early work in British alternative comedy allowed him to refine his craft, blending observational humor with social commentary. Allen's career truly took off when he transitioned into directing, creating the cult classic film Twin Town in 1997. Set in his hometown of Swansea, Twin Town captured the gritty, humorous spirit of Welsh culture and was well received for its dark, irreverent tone. The success of Twin Town cemented Allen's place as an innovative filmmaker, unafraid to take risks. However, the path to success was not without struggles. The industry's competitive nature and Allen's unique creative vision often meant facing financial uncertainty and long periods without steady work. In his personal life, Allen is married and has 2 children. Although he has tried to instill a love of Welsh culture in them, balancing his demanding career with family life has sometimes been challenging. A self-described family man, he has spoken openly about the importance of spending time with his children and the sacrifices he made to achieve that. Allen has faced his share of personal hardships. He went through a period of financial instability after investing in a few creative projects that did not yield expected returns. Another challenge was maintaining a balanced lifestyle in the film industry, a struggle that has sometimes strained his family relationships. Despite these trials, Allen remains deeply connected to his roots in Swansea. Now, 65 years old and looking toward his legacy, he continues to work on select projects that align with his creative values, preferring a quieter life with his family and focusing on Welsh projects close to his heart. Dawn French, born on October 11, 1957 in Holyhead, Wales, is a celebrated British actress and comedian best known for her work in the long-running comedy sketch show French and Saunders, which aired from 1987 to 2017. Her creative partnership with Jennifer Saunders on this series is one of the most iconic collaborations in British comedy, setting her apart as a leading figure in the genre. French began acting in her early 20s, and by the time French and Saunders launched in 1987, she was in her early 30s, bringing maturity and versatility to her performances across numerous roles. Dawn French met her first husband, Lenny Henry, in 1980, and they married in 1984. Their marriage was one of the most high-profile unions in British entertainment for many years, with both French and Henry maintaining successful comedy careers. Together, they adopted a daughter, Billy, who became a central part of their lives. Despite the high expectations placed on their relationship by the public, they eventually divorced in 2010. French later remarried in 2013 to charity executive Mark Bignell, with whom she reportedly shares a deep, happy bond, expressing a renewed sense of joy and balance in her personal life. In addition to French and Saunders, which showcased her comedic range, French starred in several acclaimed productions, most notably the beloved sitcom The Vicar of Dibley, which began in 1994. In The Vicar of Dibley, she played Geraldine Granger, a liberal and lovable vicar sent to a conservative English village. The series received widespread acclaim, making her a household name and a symbol of British comedy. French also had a role in Absolutely Fabulous, the famous series created by her comedy partner Jennifer Saunders, and she has voiced characters in films such as The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, The Witch, and The Wardrobe. French's career has not been without challenges. She experienced a few dips in momentum after The Vicar of Dibley ended, finding it hard to find roles that matched the impact of her earlier successes. Nevertheless, she remained resilient, branching into writing with her 2008 memoir Dear Fatty, which provides candid reflections on her life and career. Additionally, she published several novels, including A Tiny Bit Marvelous and According to Yes, demonstrating her storytelling talent beyond performance. Currently, Dawn French is 67 and continues to be active in the entertainment world. She occasionally reunites with Jennifer Saunders for special appearances, and their friendship has endured over the decades, often hailed as one of the most iconic partnerships in British entertainment. Dawn French remains respected and beloved, not only for her contributions to comedy, but also for her honest and endearing personality. Roland Rivron, born on September 28, 1958 in Aylesbury, Buckinghamshire, is a British musician, actor, and comedian best known for his role as Dwayne Bishop on French and Saunders. His journey into entertainment began with music, particularly as a drummer, which eventually led him to comedy. When French and Saunders premiered in 1987, Rivron was 29 years old. His character, Dwayne Bishop, was quirky and eccentric, adding a unique layer of humor to the show. Rivron's comedic timing and chemistry with Dawn French and Jennifer Saunders helped him leave a lasting impression. French and Saunders marked a significant milestone in Rivron's career, introducing him to a wider audience alongside some of the leading figures in British comedy. Beyond French and Saunders, Rivron was part of the British alternative comedy wave in the 1980s. He appeared regularly on the comic strip Presence, collaborating with iconic comedians of the time. His versatility was evident in guest roles on shows like The Young Ones and Bottom, where his bold comedic style fit well with the irreverent humor of the era. He also featured on Jonathan Ross Presents for 1 week only and The Last Resort with Jonathan Ross, showcasing his comedic talent. Rivron's career has had its ups and downs. He gained popularity in the 1990s with his own show, Set of Six, which allowed him to showcase a variety of comedic roles. However, the show did not achieve the breakout success expected, leading Rivron to take on various comedic roles on television without replicating his earlier fame. In his personal life, Rivron has been married to Monica Rivron for many years. Monica is a writer and has collaborated with Roland on creative projects. Together, they have 3 children, including sons Dan and Charlie. Rivron often expresses pride in his family life and his experiences as a father, and his children have followed in his creative footsteps, with Charlie pursuing music. Rivron has also ventured into writing, authoring his autobiography, What the F.I. Did I Do Last Night?, which offers insight into his life and career, blending humor with candid reflections on his journey in the entertainment world. In recent years, Rivron has participated in reunion shows and specials, occasionally reuniting with his French and Saunders co-stars. Now, in his mid-60s, Rivron is alive and continues to embrace his roles as a comedian and musician while balancing family life. His contributions to British television comedy, particularly through French and Saunders and the comic strip, have left a lasting legacy that continues to resonate with fans. Jennifer Saunders, born on July 6, 1958, in Sleaford, Lincolnshire, England, is an acclaimed English comedian, actress, and screenwriter, best known for her work on French and Saunders, which aired from 1987 to 2017, as well as her iconic role in Absolutely Fabulous. Saunders attended the Central School of Speech and Drama, where she met Dawn French, her comedy partner and close friend. This partnership led to the creation of French and Saunders, a sketch comedy series that showcased Saunders' ability to embody various eccentric characters, parody pop culture, and blend humor with satire. Saunders was in her late 20s when she first starred in French and Saunders. Her on-screen chemistry with Dawn French was a critical and commercial success, with the series running for 3 decades. During this time, Saunders also starred in Absolutely Fabulous, which became a cultural phenomenon, portraying Edina Monsoon, a neurotic fashion publicist with a chaotic personal life. This character established her as a household name and won her numerous awards. In her personal life, Saunders married Adrian Edmondson, a fellow comedian and actor, in 1985. Edmondson is widely known for his work in the British comedy series The Young Ones and Bottom. The couple has a strong, enduring relationship that has been one of mutual respect and shared humor, vital components in sustaining their long marriage. Together, they have 3 daughters, Eleanor, Beatrice, and Freya. Saunders' career saw significant highs, particularly during the 1990s, when Absolutely Fabulous achieved global acclaim. This period marked the peak of her career, with Saunders gaining both British and international fame. She became a beloved figure in comedy, celebrated for her wit and unique approach to female-driven humor. In addition to Absolutely Fabulous, other notable works in her career include Shrek 2, in which she voiced the fairy godmother, and Coraline, where she provided the voice of Miss Spink. Saunders also appeared in Jam in Jerusalem and had guest roles in various television series, showcasing her versatility beyond sketch comedy. However, her career has not been without its challenges. Saunders took a brief hiatus from acting in the late 2000s to focus on her health after being diagnosed with breast cancer in 2009. She received treatment and later went into remission, marking a turning point that led her to reflect on her life and career. This period also spurred her to take on new projects with renewed enthusiasm. As of now, Saunders is 66 and active in the entertainment industry, although she has shifted to selective roles and often appears in guest spots or special features. Her legacy in comedy remains strong, and she continues to influence new generations of comedians with her distinctive style and groundbreaking work in female-led comedy. Liza Tarbuck joined French and Saunders in 2004 as the producer at age 40, infusing the role with her signature humor and charisma. Born on November 21, 1964, in Liverpool, England, Tarbuck was raised in a creative and loving family as the daughter of popular comedian Jimmy Tarbuck. Growing up in the entertainment world shaped her early years, as she often attended her father's performances and saw firsthand the highs and lows of show business. This exposure, coupled with her family's wit and resilience, inspired her to pursue her passion for acting. After attending the National Youth Theatre, Tarbuck honed her craft at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, RADA, where she developed her comedic timing and an instinct for delivering humor with authenticity. In the years leading up to French and Saunders, Tarbuck had already established herself in British television with roles in comedies like Watching, 1887 to 1993, which set her on a path of steady recognition. Her big breakthrough came with Linda Green, 2001 to 2002. Where her portrayal of a down-to-earth woman dealing with life's curveballs struck a chord with audiences. The role highlighted her ability to blend humor with emotion, which would become her trademark. Alongside her acting, Tarbuck found great success as a presenter, bringing warmth and relatability to shows like The Big Breakfast and Liza Tarbuck on Radio 2, where she's known for her inviting, down-to-earth personality. Her versatility helped her carve out a unique place in British entertainment, making her a go-to for roles requiring both wit and depth. While Tarbuck has kept her personal life private, she has spoken about the strong family bonds that ground her. Despite never marrying or having children, she is deeply committed to her friendships and family, describing these relationships as the core of her life. She has a particularly close relationship with her father, and the two often share laughs and memories from their shared journey in show business. Known for her loyalty, Tarbuck's friendships within the entertainment world have stood the test of time, and she credits these relationships as crucial to her sense of fulfillment and stability. Tarbuck's journey hasn't been without challenges. In her 40s, she faced a period of health issues that forced her to reevaluate her fast-paced career. These difficulties, though daunting, gave her a renewed focus on choosing projects that aligned with her values and allowed for more balance. Now 59, Liza Tarbuck remains a beloved figure in the industry, appreciated for her warmth and wit. She continues to split her time between acting, radio presenting, and select television appearances, embracing a quieter but still fulfilling career path. Whether through her roles on screen or her soothing presence on radio, she continues to charm audiences who value her authenticity and heartfelt humor. Patrick Barlow, born on March 18, 1947, in Leamington Spa, Warwickshire, England, is a renowned English actor, writer, and director, celebrated for his comedic talent and versatility. He gained significant recognition for his work in British comedy, notably his memorable portrayal of David Hasselhoff in a 1990 sketch on French and Saunders. At that time, Barlow was 43 years old and had already established a successful career in theater, which provided a solid foundation for his foray into television comedy. His ability to embody exaggerated versions of famous personalities showcased his knack for humor and character work. Barlow is married to Emma Barlow, and they have maintained a loving and supportive relationship throughout their years together. The couple is known for keeping their personal life relatively private, focusing on family away from the media spotlight. They have 2 children, though little is publicly known about them, as Barlow has preferred to shield his family from public scrutiny. Barlow's career has been marked by notable achievements in both theater and television. He co-founded the National Theatre of Brent, a comedic theater company known for its satirical take on historical and cultural subjects. This 2-man troupe, which he formed with Jim Broadbent, produced a series of successful shows that gained critical acclaim and showcased Barlow's sharp wit and creativity. Among his most significant accomplishments is his adaptation of Alfred Hitchcock's The 39 Steps for the stage. This play not only became a hit in London's West End, but also enjoyed a successful run on Broadway, earning Barlow an Olivier Award nomination and establishing him as a prominent figure in British theater. Throughout his career, Barlow has experienced both peaks and valleys, a common aspect of the entertainment industry. While he has enjoyed a series of successes, including his acclaimed theater productions, there have been periods of lesser visibility in the public eye. Nevertheless, his dedication to his craft has always shone through, and he has continued to work in theater, exploring new projects and adapting classic works. Currently, Patrick Barlow is 77 and remains engaged in the world of theater and occasional television appearances. His legacy in British comedy is secure, with a reputation for excellence in both writing and performance. His contributions to French and Saunders, along with his theatrical endeavors, have left a lasting impact on the comedy landscape, influencing a new generation of performers. Barlow's unique talent for blending humor with insightful social commentary continues to resonate, ensuring his place in the annals of British entertainment history. Janette Tu joined French and Saunders in 1993, bringing the whimsical character of Anakin Skywalker to life at age 46. Born on May 16, 1947 in Aberdeenshire, Scotland, Tu's path to comedy started in modest beginnings. As a child, she was drawn to making people laugh, often performing small skits for family and friends. Raised in a working-class Scottish family, she grew up with a strong work ethic and a knack for finding humor in everyday life. She took these early instincts with her when she entered the world of comedy, initially performing in Scottish venues where her distinctive humor resonated with audiences. In the 1970s, Tu found a lifelong partner both in comedy and marriage with Ian Tuff. Together, they created the iconic comedy duo The Crankies, where she played Wee Jimmy Cranky, a mischievous schoolboy character that became wildly popular across the UK. The pair achieved widespread fame in the 1980s, their unique slapstick style earning them fans of all ages. Tuff's portrayal of Wee Jimmy was marked by physical comedy and a playful irreverence, a natural extension of her love for making people laugh. By the time she appeared on French and Saunders, Tuff had established herself as one of Britain's most beloved comedic talents, and her character, Anakin Skywalker, allowed her to showcase her comedic range in a quirky, memorable way. Janette's personal life has largely revolved around her marriage to Ian, with whom she shares a deep bond both on and off the stage. The couple chose not to have children, instead dedicating themselves to their shared career in comedy. Known for their adventurous spirit, they have often spoken about their travels and experiences together, which helped fuel their creativity and keep their partnership strong. Their relationship has faced a few challenges over the years, particularly in the 1990s when they were injured during a performance, highlighting the physical demands of their comedic style. The accident required them to briefly step back, prompting a reassessment of the risks they were taking and leading to a greater focus on balancing their career with personal well-being. Another significant trial came in the early 2000s when the Crankies' popularity waned and the pair faced financial difficulties as a result. However, the resilience they built over years of working together helped them navigate this period and eventually brought them back into the spotlight, where their work was celebrated for its nostalgic charm. Now 77 years old, Janette Tu lives a quieter life with Ian, still occasionally appearing in comedy specials and interviews where they recount their comedic journey. Their bond remains strong, supported by decades of laughter, and Janette continues to be admired as an enduring figure in British comedy, celebrated for her timeless humor and unforgettable characters. And that's a wrap on our look back at the incredible journey of French and Saunders and its unforgettable cast. We hope you enjoyed catching up on where life has taken these comedy legends since their time on the show and seeing just how much their humor and creativity continue to inspire. If you're a fan of French and Saunders, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment sharing your favorite sketch or memory. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.